Tigers, second inning. Hunter Pence hits a shot to left center. The ball bounces over the fence. A ground rule double.
First hit by the San Francisco Giants, and he hit it bouncing over for a double, which got the first hit going, and then there we go. Brandon Belt taking one to right, bounces in for a triple, getting the first score for the SF Giants.
Now he's out of breath, and you know exactly why, because that's his first hit of this series, Mr. Blue. He looked good.
Yeah, they tried to beat him on a fastball inside, which a lot of pitchers have done, and he's having to turn on this ball and get it down the line and ricochet down there for a triple.
G-Man were relying on their starter, Matt Cain, but he faced the Triple Crown winner, Miguel Cabrera. That ball carried, and all of a sudden it was gone.
Yeah, Matt Cain threw a breaking ball inside. He wanted it outside and staying on the inside part of the plate. Again, Cabrera hit a bomb.
That was a two-run shot to make it 2-1, the Tigers' first lead of the series. Bottom of the fifth, 2 out. Quentin Berry, grounder off of Cain's glove. Brandon Crawford makes the barehanded throw, inning over.
He makes a great play. He actually changed direction because he thought the ball was going to be hit up the middle. Comes in and barehands and gets it by a mile. A great play by Crawford, who has been lights out defensively for the Giants.
Sixth inning, a guy named Buster. Would he be a buster to the Tigers? Let the bat speak.
Posey swings it as a high fly ball down the left field line. This one well hit. It is gone. Posey tucks one inside the foul pole. And a 2-run homer has put the Giants back in front. Posey quiet for this World Series, no more.
Giants take the lead, 3-2. You like that swing, Lasky?
Oh, outstanding. Started with the change up and got one-handed on it and followed it through right out of left field.
But the lead did not last for long. Delman Young not looking young on this. Looks like a grown man. Solo homer to right field. Game tied at 3. Now the Tigers were threatening to take the lead. Johnny Peralta hits it high, hits it deep, as they say. But Gregor Blanco, he's there for the big catch.
Man, he's been making some great plays defensively, too. I thought that left field was a big question mark, but Bochy gave him the job, and he's made the plays out there, man, the whole playoffs.
And we got to give this man some credit. Jeremy Affeldt, Kays Cabrera, Prince Fielder, go look for your daddy. Delman Young, go look for your brother, because this man was tearing it up out there.
Lights out. He walked the first hitter, and he strikes out the middle of the order. 1, 2, 3.
Bottom of the ninth, Johnny Peralta hits a bomb to center. Pagan makes the catch. Affeldt says, woohoo! Are you kidding me? 10th inning, no outs. Ryan Theriot at the plate, singles to right center. So this is exactly what the Giants were hoping for. Needed a little bit of meat out there, and then they said, why not take the whole meal? 3 batters later, Marco Scutaro starts scooting around those bases. Singles to center. Here comes Theriot, and it's 4-3 Giants all of a sudden.
Outstanding hit. 3-1 count. Scutaro comes through with a big hit. National League Championship MVP.
And talk about a guy who stepped up big. What about Sergio Romo? When he stepped on the hill, the bearded one was ready to throw some heat to the Triple Crown winner.
On the way. Cabrera takes strike 3 called, and the Giants have won the World Series in Detroit.
Let's get the party started. Sergio Romo and the guys are celebrating out there. Blue.
Hey, man, Bochy gave him the job as closer, and he's been coming through big time. He caught Cabrera looking for, I think, a slider outside and a backup fastball at the outside corner. Got him looking. Triple Crown winner goes down taking a pitch.
Well, let the party begin. You asked for drama, you got it. A victory after an extra inning in Game 4, and Bruce Bochy's men are bringing the World Series trophy back to the Bay. Tigers leave the party empty-handed. They have not won the World Series since 1984. Scott Reese has a World Series press pass, and he caught all the action. Scott joins us from Detroit with the latest.
Yeah, Henry, the Giants are celebrating for the second time in 3 seasons, and after staving off elimination 6 times during this postseason run, they blew through the World Series, sweeping Detroit, of course, finishing things off in Detroit's own backyard. So now if you go back to 2010, the Giants are 8-1 in these 2 World Championships during the World Series. An unbelievable mark. Credit to the players, and of course, big props to the skipper who continues to push all the right buttons, Bruce Bochy, with our Jamie Sire.
Well, Congratulations, your second World Series in 3 years. How does this one compare to 2010?
They're all unique, but this one, I'm so glad. You believe that? It's just off the chart how these guys were not going to be denied and how they cared for each other. 25 unselfish guys. It's amazing what you can do when you play as a team. And I know that term's used loosely, but these guys really bought into everything. I couldn't be prouder of them. These guys make it work. They make it work because they set aside their own agenda. And that's what's best for the club. They didn't care what role they were in, and that's the only way this worked, or any of my moves. They come in and they make it work. So I give them the credit, and I couldn't be proud of a group of guys that were not going to be denied. All that we went through, backs to the wall, we weren't supposed to win, and these guys found a way.
Congratulations.
Thank you.